This is the kindergarten class in room 14. Meet Mr. Hernandez, their teacher. Last week, Mr. Hernandez assigned, or gave, each classmate their own classroom job. The students have been going over the rules. They are learning what they need to do for each of the different jobs. Mr. Hernandez taught the students that because they all come to this classroom to learn, grow, and work together, they are a classroom community. The students also learned that in communities, people help each other make sure it is safe for learning, growing, and working. Today, the students finally got to do their classroom jobs. They could not wait to show Mr. Hernandez that they knew what to do. Asher was excited to be the greeter for his classroom community. Mr. Hernandez welcomed all the students as they walked into the classroom that morning. Asher liked the way Mr. Hernandez took the time to say hello to each student. Asher's classroom job would be to answer the door and greet people as they came into the classroom throughout the rest of the day. He couldn't wait to make others feel welcome in the classroom, as Mr. Hernandez did. He liked smiling and saying hi to people. He also didn't mind holding the door for others. Asher thought about the rules for his job as he put away his backpack and lunchbox and headed to the carpet. I have to remember to use an inside voice when greeting so I don't interrupt the rest of my classmates when they are learning or working, Asher said to himself. Just as they started going over the morning message, there was a knock on the door. A big smile came over Asher's face. Mr. Hernandez looked over at him and nodded with a smile and continued teaching. This was Asher's opportunity or chance to show that he could do the job of being the classroom greeter. He calmly stood up, walked behind his classmates. He walked to the door and placed his hand on the door handle. This is it, he thought. He opened the door quietly to see Mrs. Gresh, who works in the front office. With her was a girl he had never seen before. Asher took a deep breath and with an inside voice said, Hi there, my name is Asher. Welcome to room 14, Mr. Hernandez's kindergarten class. How can I help you? Asher stood calmly and waited patiently for one of them to speak. Well, good morning, Asher. This is Sophia. She is starting school here and is joining your classroom. Could you take Sophia to meet Mr. Hernandez, please? Mrs. Gresh asked him. Yes, I can, he said happily. Asher and Sophia walked over to Mr. Hernandez, who was at the front of the class. He was telling the students that they had a new classmate. He introduced Sophia to the rest of the students and asked her if she wanted to share anything. Sophia told the class that she had just moved to town. She has one brother and has a cat named Milo. She also shared that she loves drawing. After Sophia told her classmates about herself, Mr. Hernandez had the students work on their spelling words. While the students were working, Mr. Hernandez showed Sophia the classroom. She learned where to put her backpack and her lunchbox. She also found where her desk and carpet spot were. Then she joined her classmates to practice the spelling words. The morning went by quickly. Soon it was time for lunch. The students of room 14 walked in a quiet, straight line down the hallway on the way to lunch. Before they got to the cafeteria, or the lunchroom, Mr. Hernandez stopped the class. He opened the bathroom door and grabbed a handful of paper towels. Then he used them to wipe something up. Sophia watched as he quietly and quickly cleaned up the mess. She and her classmates stood quietly, patiently, waiting. Once Mr. Hernandez threw the trash away, he happily told the students how proud he was that they were quiet in the hallway. Then the class continued on their way to lunch. Mr. Hernandez walked the class through a door with a sign that said cafeteria on it. He led them to their table. The kids who were buying lunch went to the lunch line. They stood in a line like they did in the hallway and waited their turn. As they waited, they whispered about what they thought they were going to get for lunch. Would it be pizza or chicken nuggets? Sophia held her lunchbox in her hand. She was thinking about who she was going to sit next to. "Can I sit next to you?" asked a classmate named Lily. A smile came over Sophia's face. "Yes, please. Thank you for asking me." Sophia followed Lily to their chairs. On the way, Sophia saw a piece of trash on the floor. She remembered how Mr. Hernandez had stopped earlier to clean up a mess, even though it wasn't his. She picked up the piece of trash and made sure to put it in the trash can. It made Sophia feel good that she was already helping her new school community by keeping it clean. Lily and Sophia ate their lunches and talked about their cats until it was time to clean up and head back to the classroom. Once they got back into the classroom and everyone was seated, Asher raised his hand and waited until Mr. Hernandez called his name. "Yes, Asher?" Mr. Hernandez asked. "I noticed you were extra busy today. You were teaching all of us and you were helping Sophia feel welcome. So I was thinking," Asher said, "what if we make a job called a welcomer? This person could show a new student around our classroom and school and help them learn the rules." Mr. Hernandez thought to himself for a moment and then said, "That's a wonderful idea, Asher. You all are a part of this classroom and school community. You all know how things are supposed to be here, so who better would it be to help out the new students in room 14? Is there anyone who would like to volunteer to be the first one to do this job for our classroom community?" Lily thought about how she would like to have someone who is kind to show her around. She liked meeting Sophia today, too. Lily also knew all about her classroom and school. She raised her hand. When Mr. Hernandez called on her, she excitedly said, "I would love to volunteer to be the welcomer for our classroom." Mr. Hernandez thanked Lily for volunteering and Asher for sharing the idea.